Hey guys, round 6 of the Modern Challenge. I happen to know, I have a good guess that this guy is on Smallpox, black-white Smallpox deck, um, which means a couple of things. First of all, I mean, if we look at the guy's list, first of all, we want to try and avoid mulliganing because he's going to take your best cards anyway. Second of all, these bounce hands are not very good. I don't like this hand, but I'm going to give it a go because, like I say, he's very likely just to take our best card. If he goes something like turn 3 Liliana the Veil, I think I'm in a lot of trouble here. The fact that he's not played a piece of discard on turn 1 is good news for us. See, this is the problem now. If with this particular hand, if I get smallpoxed, we have no green mana, no blue mana for this, no green for this, no green for this, and we're very likely just dead. But that is good news. So I'm going to lead on Stirrings, hope to find an untapped green source, which we don't, but we find a relic. This is a bit awkward because I want the Simic really. I'm going to get the relic. Not sure if that's right, but we've just reduced his clock. Got a couple of redraws. Well, no, we've got one redraw, unfortunately. Simic could have been right there. Because of visions. Likely that he takes Explore here. But I'm fine with him taking that. Okay. So he's trying to get a clock down, which is fair enough. That's a good draw. I'm going to pop this first. Play this. Pick up this. Play 7 visions. Hope to find his user would be great. So what happens if he has smallpox here? Obviously, I'll have to sack one of these bounce lands, and then I'll be down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And keep that because it's another green source, and therefore we can beat. Oh well, we can't beat smallpox. No, we can't beat smallpox because it'll kill our scout. But the ghost quarter is still another green source, so that's good. It feels like our opponent's just not got relevant cards in hand. Yeah, you know, you wouldn't consider that particularly relevant. So, could he be on path? I don't think they run path, so pick up the Ghost Quarter, play the Titan. We'll leave a red float in. Get a gemstone and a Slayer Stronghold. We're just going to attack the Gideon. I'm going to pick up these two because, well, two reasons. One, engineer explosives deals with the threats that he's got, and 2, I can play Seven Visions off the Simic Growth. So, I'm down to 10. It's, worst case scenario, down to maybe 8 if he's got a kill for this. I bet he wanted an emblem. I bet he wish he had an emblem now. I don't need the gemstone. I will take the cursor because it's a way to sort of, get your life total back up when there's so many lands coming in and out of play. Yeah, so, I mean, he just drew really poorly to play against me. He has a couple of Fulminators, a couple of Shadow of Doubt. No, at least on his last listed, no Surgical Extractions, so that's good. It doesn't really change a great deal. I want more threats. I want possibly the EEs, I'm not sure. I want more lands. I just want to go up on total number of lands. We did see his Shambling Vents, but I don't really think we're trying to outlast his, trying to, I don't think that's going to be the thing that makes or breaks the game. Not to the extent where I want 2 Ghost Quarters. I'd rather just have the card that fixes for green. I'm just going to stick to 1 EE. I can tutor it up, so that's fine. What don't I want facing this? I'm going to just trim a Scout or 2. Like I say, I want to keep the land count high. So a Pact can definitely go. The last cut's quite tricky. Maybe a Relic. I know he's operating out of his graveyard a little bit. The Relics did save me some life that game. I'll cut a Visions. I don't love that. I don't want to cut any more of them. I've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Anyway, first game down, that's good news. I think we get better after sideboarding compared to them. The trackers and stuff like that are really good here. Whereas in the Hornet, tracker's really good. The Hornet Queen's okay. Obstinate Ballast's really good. Because now he's going to look at this hand and if it's just lands and irrelevant cards. So his best way to win is to his best chance at winning is to resolve an early Liliana. That's the thing that could really upset us here. Don't really want him to take the Relic. I'd like to keep that. Would be my play next turn if it's still here. So yeah, so I figured that out. Just threats at this point. I know I snap picked that up, but I don't need lands at this stage. I may do later. At this stage, I just want to try and get on the board. Smallpox here would be really good, yeah. Surprisingly, the worst card is probably the Ballista, so we'll get rid of that. Well, we all know that this is bad news for us. And but we're still in the game. He's not actually played anything yet. So we'll just go back to the drawing board. May not run out the bounce land this time. We'll play the stirrings. See if that finds anything. I'll take the relic because it's a redraw and it does relevant things. Potentially, you know, if he draws a Lingering Souls. Lingering Souls is a card that is very possible that he cuts some number because one, he saw the relics on our side, and two, it's just not very good to tap out for 1/1 flyers when your opponent's making 6/6s. I'm going to play that tapped. Do that. I don't want the redraw yet. I haven't got the lands to play threats if I actually draw it, and if by draw it by popping this, I'm giving myself an opportunity to put their discard spells live, basically. The Ghost Quarter's not great. I'll get rid of that. Get to a stage where I might actually need to pop this relic. Obviously, I've just taken a bit of a risk by playing out a land and Amulet. I maybe shouldn't have done. Pop this now. Yeah. Yeah. So we discard these user. Okay, so I was going to transmute for a Summoner's Pack so we could get a Baloth this turn. That was the plan. We've drawn the Baloth, which is perfect. So we'll just go get a Summoner's Pact, and no, we won't. Okay. So we're going to get a Baloth out of this. I just got to hope that he has nothing relevant left in hand. That doesn't block. So what have we got? I feel like a Cursor Crucifix would be good here. Full Meta Mage would mean that we lose the game on the back of Cursor. But we're losing this card. The odds are that we're losing this card, so I'm going to play it. Hope he doesn't draw a Fulminator Mage. Obviously, if we have a land on top, we're okay anyway, which we do, so that's great. We're sort of safe to everything at this stage. And I think we're on top now. I would say we're favourite because we drew that Baloth. Yeah. Often this matchup plays out like that, where you have no resources, and then all of a sudden you're playing off the top, and you manage to get to the stage where you have lands. So that puts us 6-0, and the last two games have been really quick. I mean, that's taken 13 minutes. So I'm feeling pretty great about where we are now. So yeah, I've got half an hour probably before the next round, so I'm not going to sit at my computer. I've been here long enough today, so I will sign out. We'll come back for the next round, but we are locked in for the top 8, I think. I'd be very surprised if 6-1 doesn't get us top 8, so that's really good. Cheers guys, bye.